Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, hello, welcome, and thank you so much for stopping by. Today's video is going to be the makeup in alphabetical order challenge. I think either Nikki Tutorials or James Charles started this based off of watching Softa's Life's video. I watched hers recently just to help me get a list together of the order. I didn't want to write down all my steps and then try to go alphabetical from there, so I kind of just based it off her video. There is a little bit of a different order when it comes to contour versus bronzer. She used contour and I always just say bronzer. So that's really the only difference between her order and my order of products. But yeah, anyways, today's video is a collab with two of my friends here on YouTube. I have done collabs with them both before. I'm doing them with my friends Laura and KARINA. I just love them both so much. They're both so beautiful, both so talented, and some of the sweetest people I've met just via YouTube, Instagram, and everything, and I love them both to death. So if you have not subscribed to them from our previous collabs, definitely go check them out. All their information will be linked down below for you guys. And yeah, if you want to see me stressing out over doing my makeup in alphabetical order, then just keep on watching. Alright, so I have my list of products here. We're going to go in the order of blush, bronzer, brows, concealer, eyeliner, eye primer, eyeshadow, foundation, highlighter, lipstick, mascara, powder, primer, and then setting spray. Alright, so I don't have a cream blush. I could probably use a lipstick as a cream blush, but I wanted to stick with just blush, so I just picked up this Ciate London blush right here, and it's in the shade Dusk, and I just figured maybe if I build this up a little bit, I can get it to show through underneath concealer and foundation and all that. I have no clue how it's going to turn out because I've never put on blush and then did foundation and stuff, so we will see, but I'm just going to load my brush up. And I mean, I guess if I didn't do like liquid foundation and just did a foundation powder, I could get it to work. But we are going to make this a challenge and go with actual liquid foundation. That looks so much darker in the viewfinder than it does in person and in my monitor. So I wonder what it actually looks like. Next is bronzer, and I went with a liquid bronzer. I'm thinking maybe I can get it to blend underneath and then, you know, try to have it show up underneath the foundation. But this is the Hoola from Benefit, and it is just a mini size. And I just pumped some onto the back of my hand, and I'm going to use this brush right here from Boxycharm. And I'm just going to apply this everywhere I would apply bronzer. So around my forehead, under the cheekbones. And I look like I got a really bad sunburn and a really bad spray tan. I don't like this. KARINA, how'd you talk me into doing this challenge? How did you talk me into doing this? Use this, so I don't know if this is just user error or if this product just isn't the best, but it's definitely like patchy, and I don't like it. So next is eyebrows, and I'm going to be using this Real Her eyebrow pencil. And draw on my brows. I'm going to speed this part up because I cannot do brows and talk at the same time. Alright, so next we're going to go into concealer, and I'm going to take my Milani Conceal and Perfect Longwear Concealer. I probably should have wet a sponge, but you know, I didn't think about that, and I don't feel like going to wet a sponge right now. So, whoops. Looks like we're concealing the blush a little bit, but you know, that's okay. Alright, so honestly the only spots that don't have concealer are the blush bronzer area and the side of my face. So I'm just going to try to look like this for a while, just so we don't see concealer, blush, bronzer, and then like nothing. But the next step is eyeliner, and I never do eyeliner before eyeshadow at all, so this is going to be weird And just to go with like the fall vibes, I want to go with a burgundy type eyeliner. And we're going to go with a winged liner because why not? Definitely not even whatsoever, but you know, we're gonna go with this, or I'm gonna end up with eyeliner. Here's this eyeshadow primer, and I'm gonna use my NYX Proof It eyeshadow primer. It's just a clear eyeshadow primer. How many times can I say eyeshadow primer? And just blend with my finger. And I like the fact that this is clear, so I don't technically cover up the liner. So here is the palette. None of the shades are super light transition-y shades at all. I did not realize that. Whoops, I just kind of grabbed a palette. We're gonna go into this peachy shade and a little bit of that brown shade right there. And just pop this into the crease. Go into this deeper purple shade and just pack this on the outer corner. Taking a clean brush and just blending all this out a little bit. Taking some of this medium purple, we're going to go on the lower lash line since the under eyes is still a little bit tacky with the concealer. Next, I'm going to go into this shade right here. Just tap that on the lid. And then go in with this white shade on the inner corner. And that's really got a pink undertone to it. This eye look is so clashy, but whatever. Okay, so for foundation, we're going to go in with this NYX Born to Glow foundation. Again, because I'm going to go over where I had that cream bronzer as well, because that was not happening for me. And it just completely dried down, so we're not even really blending the bronzer in this area anymore with the foundation. It might be a good foundation mixer if I have a foundation that's way too light, but I'll definitely have to try it blending over foundation instead of underneath. So I'm going to wipe off the excess foundation just because I don't want just a tiny little stripe of blush. I want to try to blend it without covering it too much. So never mind. I think I still covered it. I can see it in person. It's still there, but the camera is not picking it up. Everything we just put on under foundation just went to waste, but you know, it's okay. We'll get some highlight on and hopefully it'll be okay. Alright, so the next step is highlight, and I'm going to go into this Dior palette, and I'm going to go into this peachy shade right here. This is my favorite shade in the whole palette. Just such a natural, beautiful glow from within, and I'm obsessed with it. And like my skin already just looks glowy from that foundation, and one highlighter I think you could just keep building up and building up. It's just so finely milled that I don't think it's ever gonna get super chunky and stripy on your face. I think it's just one that's just gonna blend seamlessly regardless of how much you put on, because like, look at that. I am going to dip into a little bit of this glittery gold topper shade and apply that as well, just to have a insane glow today since we have no other color on the face. Okay, lipstick. For lipstick, we're going to go with this Maybelline lipstick in Gone Greige. And I could have done different steps with like lipstick, lip gloss, all that stuff. but I just went with lipstick because I don't always layer lip products. So yeah, I wanted a lip color and not just like a lip gloss. Next is mascara. So for mascara, I'm just going to use my CoverGirl Clump Crusher. Such an oldie but a goodie when it comes to mascara. Why does my neck look so much darker than my I mean, I know my chest is really light, but like my foundation at least matches my neck. So next step is going to be powder, and I'm just going to use my Becca Hydra Mist powder. Alright, so next step is primer, and if I put primer, like a liquid primer on, I'm definitely just going to move everything around. So I'm going to take my Wet n Wild Coconut Primer Water, since it is still a primer. And we're going to let that sink in a little bit. And then now we're going to take my favorite setting spray ever. It's the Ofra Makeup Fixer. And for a high-end product, this is the same price as the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. And you're getting 8 ounces versus like 2 point something or 3 something ounces. So the mist isn't the aerosol mist, but it's still a super nice mist, and especially when this is on sale, I will pick this up time and time again. I just love the setting spray. It just sinks everything into the skin so nicely. So good. Alright guys, so this is the look I ended up coming up with doing my makeup in alphabetical order. Let me know what order you guys like would have put your stuff in, because like I said, I say brows. I don't say I'm putting my eyebrows on, I just say I'm putting my brows on. So the final look, it just looks very fall-esque. No blush, no bronzer, just light and fall eyes and lips. So yeah, definitely excited to see the looks that Karina and Laura create. I want to see what their steps are and everything. Be sure to go check out Karina and Laura. Again, their information will be linked down below for you guys. And if you want to do this, I definitely challenge you to do this, because it's stressful and it's fun. It's fun to just try different things with makeup. So yeah, if you guys like the video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button down below and turn on the little bell notifications so you guys know every single time that I upload. And yeah, I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!